What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Or if this is your first time checking the channel, thank you for tuning in. So today we're going to be talking about the Fort of the Damned, and we're going to be breaking down some things you can do to make a speedrun of this quite simple. Now, although this is a speedrun guide, I'm going to be telling you some very important tips that just make your life a lot easier while doing the Fort of the Damned, so I guess you could probably look at it as a guide as well. So with that being said, if you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell, that way you can be notified every time I go live, and as well as that, if you want to see me live stream, you can head on over to Twitch at twitch.tv/thecynical. I stream from Thursdays to Sundays. Also, if this video helps you in any way, feel free to leave a like and a comment to show your support. That really helps out the channel. I appreciate it so much. If you do have any questions as well about the Fort of the Damned, please put them down in the comment section, but make sure you watch the video first because I may answer your question already. With that being said, I'm going to break this down into 14 different tips. I'm going to get into the first one now. So first of all, let's talk about the Fort of the Damned. The Fort of the Damned is essentially a super mega fort that can be found towards the middle of the map. You can activate the Fort of the Damned by getting all of the lights switched on inside the fort, and as well as putting a ritual skull inside the cage it opens, although I'm sure you know about that if you are watching this video, so I'm not going to talk about that too much. Just quickly though, it's important to have a look at the Fort of the Damned before you start collecting lights, because it's very likely you may find the lights are already lit, and you could save yourself a ton of time. So if you are looking to speedrun this, the best setup you could go with is having a blunderbuss and a sword equipped. You could maybe even switch out a sword for a sniper if you'd like to, but a blunderbuss is quite essential because you'll be able to one-shot every single skeleton at a close range with a blunderbuss. That means if you do have a blunderbuss, you're going to find yourself killing 5 skeletons for every 5 bullets, which is crazy effective. That's why I always recommend you have a blunderbuss while doing this. So each round you go through is going to have a different set of skeletons that spawn at different colors. Now, instead of waiting for those skeletons to appear to see what colors they are, one little trick you can do that not too many people know about is have a look at the lights on the Fort of the Damned inside the actual main fort. Depending on what color skeletons are spawning will depend on where the hands underneath the lights raise. So essentially, if you have some lit hands underneath the green light trying to grab it, you'll know that all of the skeletons in that wave are going to be green, and this logic can be converted with any single skeleton that spawns. You'll notice towards the end of the Fort of the Damned, different types of skeletons are going to spawn with different lights. The method still works the same. All the skeletons that spawn will have corresponding lights underneath them. Don't worry about it. So there will be around 12 waves of the Fort of the Damned, with the final wave being the Graymarrow wave, and the wave before that being a chance to spawn stronghold kegs. Now, although there are 12 waves, you will find there will be between 8 to 11 skeletons that spawn in each wave. That means at most you'll have a total of 120 skeletons spawning on your fort, just in case you want to keep track to work out how far your progress is. Now, as I previously mentioned, towards the end, you're going to notice 4 skeletons are going to spawn with stronghold kegs. Now, they will be the final wave of traditional skeletons. The wave directly after that is going to be Graymarrow. If you can, I'd highly recommend you go ahead and save those stronghold kegs and use them for when Graymarrow spawns, or sell them if you do drastically need them. Because to kill Graymarrow, you'll need to have around 100 normal kegs to blow him up and finish him, and around 20 stronghold kegs. Those 4 off the start take a big chunk of his health off that can make your life a little bit easier when trying to defeat him. Now, with that being said, although kegs are very, very effective, they're not essential to taking down Graymarrow. There's many other ways aside from your sword and your guns that you can damage him. A very, I guess, unknown trick is that harpoons do actually damage Graymarrow, and they do have a chance to stun him as well. If you can get your boat in a position to stun and damage Graymarrow with harpoons, that'll make your life a lot easier. This will involve getting Graymarrow down to the bottom of the fort though, which is pretty simple. You just pretty much need to train him down the way you would any other skeleton. He may walk back and forwards a bit, but it's perfectly fine. He'll get there eventually. Nevertheless, once you get him to the bottom, try and position your boat so you can cannon and harpoon him in the same attempt. As I mentioned, harpoons will stun him and do damage at around 15 per shot, if I'm not mistaken, and it'll stun him for around 5 or so seconds. If you repeat it, you could pretty much perma-damage him, and it's very, very effective. As I mentioned, on top of that though, you can also hit him with cannons. That is very, very, very effective. You're going to see yourself going through around 100 cannons to kill him though, so it is a bit of a lengthy battle. Make sure you are stocked up heavy if you do plan on using that as your strategy. On the topic of cannons, you will notice every single green effect cursed cannonball will do damage and have its effect on Graymarrow as well. If it's something simple like a limp bull, it'll hinder his movement. If it's something all the way to a drunk bull, you're going to notice it'll send him going pretty crazy. Experiment it with yourself, you'll pretty much understand what I mean right away, and this is very, very useful if you are trying to hinder his movement and do get him to a point where you can pretty much farm shots off him and not have too much of an issue. As well as that though, you will know that the purple cannonballs are only affecting the ships, so don't try and throw any purple cannonballs on Graymarrow. I know it seems very much common sense, but I just had to say it anyway. It's only the green cannonballs that are going to do damage to him. Furthermore though, things like fire bombs and blunder bombs will do damage to him as well. Fire bombs are not as effective because it can damage teammates if they are around sword slicing him, where blunder bombs seem to be sort of the better way if you just want to get some easy damage off on him. Remember though, Graymarrow is extremely strong, so it can take a lot longer than you would have possibly thought to take him down. The skill of Graymarrow though and the strength doesn't change depending on how many people are fighting him. You can have a crew of 2 and a crew of 4 fighting Graymarrow and the damage will be the exact same no matter the situation. Either way, no matter how you do this, it will be pretty brutal. You will notice though that Graymarrow can eat bananas. This won't heal his health fully, it'll only do a little bit of health. It's not even going to go ahead and heal him a whole lot of the way too, there is a cap. So don't worry too much if he is chugging bananas, it won't reset your progress, you'll still be able to take him down, but it may take just a little bit longer. So as I said, Graymarrow is very, very strong, just keep at it, you'll get there. As well as Graymarrow being strong, he does have some unique abilities that can throw your boat all over the place, so if you do have him down the bottom and you're using your boat, please drop your anchor, otherwise you're going to find yourself flying back a million miles, and that's not something anyone wants, it'll just slow you down and hinder your progress. As far as defeating Graymarrow, that's all you need to know. After that, it's pretty simple, you can just go ahead and put the Fort of the Damned key in and go ahead and take it out, it doesn't really matter too much. But as far as it goes, that's pretty much everything you need to know. To summarize it though pretty simply, all you need to do is get yourself a blunderbuss inside the Fort of the Damned, use the lights inside the fort to determine and find out what skeletons are spawning to save yourself that extra bit of time. Keep a mental note of how many skeletons you've taken down, as there are between 8 to 10 skeletons per wave. Save the gunpowder barrels towards the end and use them to aid your fight against Graymarrow, and then when Graymarrow finally spawns, take him down to the bottom of your boat and attack him from there. Use things like curse cannonballs, blunder bombs, and fire bombs to your advantage, as well as something simple like the harpoon, and that should go ahead and make that process a lot easier. As well as that, be careful about his abilities because he can throw your boat all over the place. With that being said though, all of these tips and techniques used together will essentially lead you to completing the Fort of the Damned quite quickly and maybe even in record-breaking time. This all came from experience that I've had from the year or so of playing the Fort of the Damned, just trying to make it easier for myself, as well as having my Twitch chat help me as well, because a lot of you guys were quite involved with the Fort of the Damned and know how to use it much better than I do. So hopefully this video answers a few of your questions, and I'm sorry I only just got around to it, but yeah, I never really bothered until now. So with that being said, if this video has helped you in any way, feel free to leave a like and show your support. I'd really appreciate that. If you are confused about anything or have any more questions, please post them down in the comment section because I'll definitely love to read them and I'll try and reply to you as best I can. With that being said, if you want to hang out, feel free to check out my Discord. It is linked in the description. It's not really a looking for crew, so don't try and go there if you're just trying to find a crew, but more so if you just want to hang out and chat with me, that could be a great place to go. With that being said though, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Good luck out there on the seas, and I'll see you all in my next one. Catch you later.